You're my one and only Blue.
That's a good thing, since I'm the only other one.
An important discovery. We have encountered a wild blue spix macaw deep in the Amazon jungle.
It's true that this movie was born within your imagination a lot of few years ago, and with another protagonist.
The first time I had the idea was based off of my experiences with a penguin. And
Yeah.
they actually come from Patagonia. Like they get lost and they get into a current that actually the current that comes from the South Pole actually goes through Rio. So I thought about that journey. What would happen? What do the penguin would think if it comes to Rio and see the tropics with different kinds of birds that can fly, and just like colorful birds, and in Carnival. So what would that be, that experience? That's how it started.
The only one who knows what it feels like to be all alone. Misunderstood. You're the evil to my lethal.
I can see why they call you Gabby.
I want to create a very quirky, fun character. And that's when the frog came to life. And then, but actually it came really to life when I decided to use Kristen Chenoweth, because her voice is so funny and she's such a funny singer and all that we did a test with her voice and everybody was laughing so much that we fell in love with it. And then that became Gabby.
What have I done? What have I done?
This is a shot with Gabby where she's singing to Nigel. So this is basically what the character looks like in Maya, in our software, and has lots of controls. We start in just in 2D and video reference, so I'm going to show you a little bit of that. And then he went on to shoot reference with himself and his friend, which gave even more ideas, so here's a little bit of that. And then this is a little bit of the final animation here.
With everything we do, we start with an idea from the director. He tells us what he thinks the character might be like, and then the designer, in this case was Jason Sadler, he'll start like very rough, a lot of rough ideas. There were many more drawings than this, but this is when he started to get, maybe a little closer to where we ended up with Gabby. And then from this point, we'll figure out what the expressions might be. We figure, this is pretty much where we want to go with it. These are like the tightest drawings that we'll do to really kind of nail it down.
We have to make sure that she always has to look perfect in a way that if you look at it, she has a wet skin. So we have to make sure some part of her always look wet. This movie, it starts in Rio, but it goes to Amazon. So when we're introducing the new set of Amazon, Carlos really wanted to show the scale of the jungle and scale of Amazon.
Never had a chance to go to the Amazon. It felt so far away, so foreign to me. But I always wanted, I always have that dream as a child, like I'm gonna be an explorer in the Amazon. I've never been. And I went and I took my kids and it was fun. It was a great experience. I like to bring them into my process. It's a way that I can share a little bit of my time and they see what I do.
In Rio 1, Blue and Jewel ran away from the hunters while they were watching a match about Argentina and Brazil. We want to know if we will see maybe in Rio 2 Messi scoring a goal against Brazil, something like that.
In the movie, we have a soccer game. There's fun games happening. Similar to Brazil, Argentina is so fanatic about soccer the same way we are. And then other places in the world that people love soccer, I think they really appreciate that sequence. It's like everybody will find their own Messis and they all kind of like, characters that they think that, that's my guy,
Back, you barbarian! That's adorable.
To all Yahoo users, please come see Rio 2. You're gonna have a lot of fun, I can promise that.
Yahoo!